Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm
Good
good.
morning.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for making the time to have this short call for Sky Plus Radio Estonia. So you're in New York right now.
Correct. Yes, been in the car.
Okay, you have
And
some flying to do.
yeah, some studio work, and then I'm heading to Europe later today, and then the show's this weekend.
Okay, amazing. You've played Estonia a couple of times. I've been to both of those shows. It was
Weekend festival.
Weekend Festival. Yeah. It was in 2017. So what has changed during those years, and what could we expect on Saturday from your show?
I feel like after those years, in the last years, my catalog has just grown. A lot more new songs. And in general, I'm very excited with the shows. I'm very looking forward to finally being back there, and I'm going to bring a lot of energy.
What have been some of the highlights of the tour so far?
So the tour hasn't officially started. I think it's officially starting this weekend. But I think the highlights so far of this year have been, for me, Ultra Miami, where I premiered a lot of new unreleased Martin Garrix music. And then also I premiered the new single with Lauf that we just released. And the response on that one has been amazing.
Nice, yeah. It's a very good song. How did this collaboration come about?
I was talking with him already for 8 years on doing a song together. And then he texted, I think in February, he's like, man, we really got to do this song together this year. And I just started, I had this melody riff for Matt, and I sent it to him, and we just sent it back and forth, and then ended up recording it a week later in LA.
Cool. When you're touring so much, how do you keep the creative juices flowing? For example, if you have an idea, how do you capture it in the moment?
I always have a guitar with me, also on tour. So even if I have any melodies or in my head, I can just lay down and sometimes it's only a voice note or a video of me playing it and humming the melodies. Yeah, a lot of ideas start on the tour while traveling, but then to finish it, I'll be home in my studio.
Okay. Has there been any moment recently that sparked something unexpected musically or something cool?
Yeah, in LA last Monday, I was at a dinner and I kind of called it a night already. And then on the way to the hotel, I was very inspired. Actually, ended up booking a studio same night and recording this artist. So it was super last minute and not planned at all. But sometimes those are the moments that you have the most magic.
Nice. And what of your songs have taken you the longest to make, and what has been the quickest?
That's a great question. The quickest one was probably Forbidden Voices, and the longest, probably Weightless. From beginning to end. For Weightless, I traveled all the way to India. I recorded a lot of local instruments there. And then also I was overthinking every single decision in the production process. But I'm very happy with how it turned out.
Cool. I have a fun fact for you. So I did some research, and it turns out that Estonia has the most Martin Garrix fans per capita. So if you take the population and the ticket sales, so total of 1.15% of our whole population will be on the show on Saturday.
No way.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool fact. And unless you do a headline show in Luxembourg or Iceland that is bigger, then we might be in some trouble. But right now we're number one.
That's incredible. Wow, so cool.
Yeah, cool little fact. So last time you were in Estonia, do you recall or remember anything cool from your last visit?
I actually have a very funny story because I think I was playing and David Guetta was playing as well.
Yeah.
And sorry, there's a fire truck.
Production value.
Very New York. Should I wait until it's gone so we have clean audio?
Yeah, thank you. That's fine.
I actually have a very fun story from Estonia last time.
Can't wait. Is it coming for you?
Probably. Authentic New York.
All good.
Okay.
Yeah, gone now.
Last last time I was playing Estonia was with Dave Guerra, and not so funny, but he actually bruised his rib, or like had a not a broken, but he anyway he was in pain, and I gave him a hug, and on stage because I decided to see him, and he explains to me that that his rib really hurts, and like, oh man, I'm so sorry, and I'm DJing, and 5 minutes in my set, I hear again. Ah! And I turn around. It's my father who gives David a hug. We did the same mistake. That's one of my memories. And then also, besides that, the show was super fun. It was crazy energy, and also the Weekend Festival was just fun. Like the stage design was cool. But I'm very excited this time to bring my own stage design and the full Garrix show.
Nice one. What is your guilty pleasure music that you maybe like to listen to alone, or something that people maybe don't know?
My guilty pleasure music, it's not really guilty pleasure. I listen to everything. I've been listening a lot to Benson Boone recently, which I love, but it's not a guilty pleasure. I think it's genius. Yeah, I listen to everything. It's quite interesting. I think the least amount of the genre that I listen to the least amount to is electronic music, because I want to be completely fresh and not influenced by anyone or anything else.
Makes perfect sense. I saw you last year at Amsterdam Dance Event when you did your Martin Garrix and Friends panel. Yeah, there was really one thing that really stood out, that it's you've been doing music with some of your childhood friends who are also now well-known DJs and producers. So what is something non-musical that you like to do with those people?
Drink. Okay. No, we grew up together. So I used to play in a band with Mesto, his sister. I was playing guitar, she was singing, and this is when we were like 7, 8 years old. Also, whenever we're not making music, we have so many memories together that even just having a chill day at the house, we hang out, play some pool, talk about life. So it's not just only music, and also because we've known each other now more than 20 years.
Cool. And how long ahead are you planning your life and career? Any professional milestones that you still yet to complete? Yeah,
I've the craziest feeling and the craziest, I still feel like I have so much left to prove, and I'm at the start of everything, which is kind of crazy. But I have so many things left on my goals list, and also I'm still learning every day. If I look at what I've learned the last 10 years and what has happened the last 10 years, I can only imagine what's going to happen the next 10 years.
Great to hear. And lastly, although you've reached all sorts of successes that a man can imagine, you're still very friendly. You always thank the staff. You are very respectful towards the people who make the shows happen. So what are some of your beliefs and values in life and work?
I think just appreciation for anyone who is part of your journey. Every interaction, I think, should be a positive one, because it could be the smallest gesture, but it could mean so much for someone in the long term, or even just as a memory. And then also, I'm really close with the entire crew, with the Garrix team. They sacrifice their personal life to be able to bring the show all around the world. So it's not something I take lightly and I take for granted. So I like to express my...
That's amazing. Thank you so much for this. Danke wel. Have a good travel, and we see you on Saturday.
Excited to see you, brother. Thank you.
Okay. Cheers, brother. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.